We are live.
We are very rude for showing up late.
I had internet issues. I apologize. They had to reset my router from the place or whatever.
That's lame. It sounds like you have sinus issues.
Yeah, just stopped up nose. No COVID, nothing to be concerned about. We were just talking about that because Barbarian said you have to have all these symptoms before you can get tested. And I said, yeah, no, I was reading it because I was like, hey, might as well get tested. You know, I'm in the public and I don't qualify to get tested. So I have to get more sick before I can make sure I don't get other people sick. That makes sense. Yay, team.
Yeah. The best plan is no plan at all.
Yeah, but like I said, it was 4th of July. I was outside. I believe all 5,000 neighbors of mine were mowing the yard at the same time. And I think it went boom because I have not been outside in the fresh air for like 2 months. And I don't normally have allergies and sinuses, but I think I discovered some when it all hit me at once. Because I remember feeling kind of weird. Like after I mow the yard, usually I get kind of weird like that. Like I start feeling like I have like drippage or something. And I remember I was after we got through eating, I remember going like, man, I don't know, I kind of feel funny. Like, I don't know. And then next thing I know, now I got like I could probably have a D voice like, hey ladies, because
hey baby.
Hey. So what's happening in your world? Barbarian Kung Fu?
Another day in paradise, man.
Living a dream. I like to hear it.
Me and Mo went comic book hunting today.
Mo? What in the world?
Me and Mo in the Geo. For what you know. Yeah, we went to a shop, and it's funny, like totally unbeknownst to us. At least I didn't know about it. But there's a shop we go to a lot that's by Mo's house. That same guy owns another shop that's like another 30 minutes or so away from his house. And so that's the one we went to. And I went and picked Mo up, and we drove to this shop. And I'm just going there, to fill my short box up with some books that I'm like, I can probably sell in the auctions. And we get there, and they're having like this 4 for $1 sale in the dollar bins. And they're selling long boxes for $50, filling them up. And they have probably 50 long boxes, maybe more. There's like 7 or 8 of the big long cafeteria tables that have double boxes side by side,
Yeah.
And they were all full. And then they have them on the floor underneath the tables too. I didn't get to do any of the ones under the tables. We got there at like 12:30. The place closed at 7, and at 7:10, the guy was like, "Dude, you gotta go. It's time." But I didn't even fill 2 long boxes. Like I filled one, and there was a lot of cool stuff. I got a lot of really cool stuff, but at the same time, there was a whole lot of freaking Plasma Warriors #1.
Hey.
Yeah.
Right. Whenever you walked in, it was like, what was that comedian's name? The really fat comedian. There was a really fat comedian. I remember he used to joke around about going to like a Chinese buffet. They're like, all you can eat. It was like, I always like to test that little thing.
No, you eat much.
And then whenever you walk in, it's like 4 for $1. Short boxes, long box $50. They didn't realize what they got into right there.
Yeah, I literally I was like, okay, well, bring me out 2 empty boxes and I'll fill them. I tried so hard. Like I was using my short box that I brought. I'd fill that up and then I'd go and empty it into a long box. And after I did that twice, I only had a little bit of room left in that long box. And so I filled my short box up and took it over there and just set it down because I knew I wasn't going to have time. And then it was like last minute, I'm packing freaking stretching them boxes out and sticking them in there and pulling them apart from the sides and stuffing them in the sides.
Was Mo also rushing the boxes, or was he watching you shaking his head?
No, he helped me first for the first couple hours. He helped me in the dollar boxes, and then he went over to like the $5 boxes to try and find some better stuff. I guess for tomorrow's auction, because we don't really do dollar books on my channel on the auction. It's more like better stuff and runs of stuff, or lots of good stuff. Trying to get some. I got some killer books I'm gonna put up that I'm gonna show you here in a little bit. They're gonna go in the auction tomorrow.
Joe, what's happening? All
Oh,
right.
I'm on top chat. I need to be on live chat.
I don't know if our third member is here. She said it's all good and no worries, but that doesn't mean she's still here. But
Of course she's here. She's not gonna miss it.
I just want to point out that she has a blue wrench. I don't on her show. Well, mostly it's Soldier Only's fault. We all know that. He's banned me from having a wrench. That's fine. It's fine. I'm not bitter. So you're gonna have to do all the showing because I have nothing today to show.
You want me to show? Oh, I can show your books for you.
Maybe, but I have nothing to show. I have like 3 boxes out in the community, but people don't put up books I want to buy from them. So they're just sitting there. I've already paid for them and everything. I'm just like, show me a book like no good. He keeps throwing up all these DC like alternate covers. And I'm like, no, other books. He's like, oh, okay. And then he throws up another DC alternate cover. No.
Oh, he's saying you have a wrench now, so stop complaining.
That's not what happened. Oh, she just said that she had to physically assault him for it. Don't do that.
Well, I literally have stacks of books. Well, like I said, I have boxes of books that I got, but I'm not going to show it all. That's a little bit too much. Most of that stuff, well, all the stuff I got today from the shop, it's still out in the car. It started raining on my way home, and I wasn't going to try and carry it in the rain. So all that stuff's still out there, but I still have lots of cool stuff.
Well, let's see some of it. I can only breathe through my mouth right now, so I'm just sitting here going, breathing heavy. So help me out. Yo, Dennis Tran, what's happening?
Okay, so this little stack of books I got from the shop across the street. Y'all know I always talk about the shop across the street. They have weird prices, and they grade every single book. They put a grade on it and then put the price on it. So some of it's kind of funny that if they grade it like that. But so the first one, this is kind of cool.
Hold on. Sorry to interrupt you, but when they grade it, do they try to charge you as if that was a graded book?
Yes. They.
Oh, okay.
That's hard.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
They will put they're professional graders.
Okay.
Went to school for it.
I appreciate cutting out the middleman. I appreciate that.
This is also the shop that sends all their good books to PGX to get graded because PGX is the best.
There you go. Well,
and that's no bullshit. They really do that. But this is a Tomb of Dracula 25, and it's in excellent condition. It's a 6.5 as far as they're concerned, but it's really cool because this is a reprint that I didn't even know existed. So I don't know when it was reprinted. It didn't have a date. It just says second print on the inside, and I honestly did not know that was a thing that they redid second prints for Tomb of Dracula. So first one I ever found, pretty cool. I couldn't pass that up. I had to pay $5 for it. That's pretty lame. But I also got this for my Wizards collection. My Wizard. There's a Wizard Zero. It's X51. I know nothing about that title. I just collect the Wizard books. And so I had to get that. It's got Machine Man on it, though.
Nice.
So it's kind of cool. And this one is also a 6.5. It's a variant to Extraordinary X-Men #9 from the first Civil War. And I'm pretty sure that I don't have this. I have the entire Civil War run, all the tie-ins, everything, the initiative.
I thought you told me you had the whole thing, every book that was in there.
I do, but I don't. You got to understand, there's hundreds of books in it, so I don't know if I have this. But
then I don't appreciate you lying to me and telling me you have it all if you don't know.
It was only $2, so I figured it's a variant, and I don't think I have it. So if I didn't, now I do, and now I have every single one of them again. Storm is that's a sweet book anyway. This is an awesome book right here.
Comic books. What's happening?
I guarantee that I've never showed this book ever before, and you may or may not have ever seen it before. I need you to take a second to let that sink in right there.
Huh?
Well, it's really hard because you can't read it, but let me get it up here where you might be able to read it.
A one-shot parody issue?
It is not X-Men. Notice there's no hyphen. No hyphen?
Not.
It is, it literally says, it's pronounced Zemen.
What the hell?
Yeah, this is Zemen #1. And that is Black Jean Lives Again. And she's got BJ wrote across her chest.
What the hell is that? That's hilarious.
Like this goofy Colossus and Nightcrawler. I wish my camera was focused right, but it's not. It's because
How
it's
they
on.
not get sued for that nonsense right there?
I don't know if you can see it because I can't see it now. But yeah, it's pretty funny. It's like one of those. It's a parody. Milky Way graphics.
Nice.
It's only $1, so I had to get it. It's pretty freaking funny if you ask me.
It is funny. I like that.
It even says at the bottom, "Caution: this is not a Marvel comic." So I thought that was pretty funny.
You got to read it. Let me know what goes on in there.
I don't even know if it has words. I got these books. These are some books that might be in my auction tomorrow. So if anybody is looking for some Avengers keys, I'll show that one last because it's not an Avengers. And
Hey, Comic Books NYC, you said, let's see. Nice shirt, Barbarian. The last second in my closet, I was going to grab that exact shirt, and I decided to switch up at the last second. And, man, am I glad I did, because that would have been some silly nonsense.
We would have been Twinkies.
That would have been funny.
Okay, so first book, Avengers 83. First appearance of the Valkyrie.
Ah.
Pick that up. These are all going to be in the auction tomorrow, just so you know, in case anybody's looking for them. It's in really nice shape. It does have a little bit of wear and tear on it, but I shouldn't say tear. There's not a lot of tear there, but there is a little bit of wear. And we got Avengers 80, first Red Wolf. That one's also in pretty good shape. They had it graded as a fine. I'm gonna stay up a little late tonight and try and clean it. There's a little bit of soiling on the spine I can get off. If I thought pressing these would make them better, then I would do that first. But can't remember the name of somebody in the chat might be able to help me out. This is a first appearance, and I can't remember who it is. Somebody important.
There's an app for that.
69. And if somebody writes it, I'm gonna know it right away. Actually, you know what? I can do this. I got this button that I can push, and it takes me to this app called Key Collector app. In case anybody is out there looking for ways to look up their comics, and I don't even have to type in the whole thing. I just type AVE, and Avengers comes up because I use it so much. What number did I say that was? Number 69. He's gonna tell me what keys it is. That's the only thing I use this for because their prices are ridiculous. It's the first Grand Master. That's who it was. So first appearance of the Grand Master. And this one's it's got some wear on it, but it was a good price, and I'll be able to sell it for a good price. And then the last Avengers book is number 62, the Ape Man, which is that dude from that Black Panther fights, right? Isn't that the dude from the other tribe? Yeah. I can't remember what his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Picked up all those for a real good price, just to sell them. I don't care if I make any money on them. I just want to break even, but trying to bring some cool stuff to some folks. And then I got like my 23,000th copy of Captain Marvel 34, first appearance in Nitro. I don't know why, but I always buy this whenever I see it. And this one's super nice. Like it's at least an 8.5, maybe higher. It's very clean, no spine ticks at all. Corners are nice and clean, looking good.
All right.
The best I've ever had. I don't know why. I think it's because I liked Civil War so much, and Nitro is basically the one that sets off no pun intended, Civil War by blowing up Stanford. Is it
I did not know
Stanford?
that. I don't think I know anything about Civil War, to be honest with you.
Really? Oh man, it's good. So you got the New Warriors. They had a
Like
team.
the ones that just came out like a month ago or whatever, like those 2 weeks ago, like
No,
Safe Space and
this
okay.
is the other New Warriors. You had
Oh,
like Wall, I think, was in it. Yeah, there was, I can't remember them all now. It's been a while. Anyway, they have a TV show, like a reality show, where they're being filmed going around and like doing superhero stuff. And so they go and they chase Nitro into like a schoolyard, and to get away, Nitro does what Nitro does, and he explodes and blows the school up, kills all these kids and people in the town, and kills a couple of the New Warriors. I think, I can't remember for sure. Spoiler alert.
a little late on that spoiler alert, but that's all right. That's for at least a year or two.
Oh, Den's is like spoiler. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but I mean, this shit came out like 20 years ago. So
it's been out for at least a year, so you're covered.
Yeah. But anyway, and then Wolverine tracks down Nitro, and that's a great battle. If you haven't read that, the Wolverine tie-ins that where he fights Nitro, that's the shit right there that shows you just how badass Wolverine is.
Wow.
This dude, he gets incinerated to dust and comes back and then kicks his ass.
Nice.
It's awesome. Great story. That's why I bought the whole thing. You want to see some more stuff?
Of course.
Okay, so
I like to breathe through my nose at some point.
This is a great big stack of stuff, and I think I have it somewhat in order. And I got this from Mike the Collector on, I think I got it on one of Jay Blitz auctions. It was either him or Z Collect had an auction, but it's all Spider-Man. And because I have never cataloged my Spider-Man from this era, I don't know what I have, so I just buy it every time I see it.
That's the way to do it. You just keep buying and then hoping that you don't have it. That's how you do it. It's
got a bunch of variants. I'm just going to flip through them like this because it's easier. It's got like the regular covers.
Yeah, I see the Miles Rocks is looking nice.
And it's got the variants.
Nice. That's a good book, though.
It's the Mobius one. I like that. I already had this one, so I'll probably be selling one of these in case anybody's interested. There's a whole lot of variants to 800. And that was one of their selling points, is because I didn't buy any of these. So to track them all down would have cost me a shit ton. And I think I paid like $10 total for all these variants to get thrown in. I didn't pay much at all. And there was one book in here that I've already pulled out and sold that was basically paid for all the rest of this. So I think I might have paid like $20 really for all these.
Oh, nice deal.
Right there. These are all variants to 800. And then this is 800. Yeah, this is the regular one for 800. And then this one and the last one are 801 variants. Well, this is the regular cover. So I got all those from him, and they're all in super nice shape. And like I said, I don't think I paid much for them. I have this problem with whenever I have money in my PayPal, I just spend it, and I don't even really pay too much attention to how much I'm spending. As long as I keep everybody's shipping money in it, I can just go crazy. It's awesome.
Again, a quality way of doing things. If you have money to spend it, don't think about it.
Because it's not real. It's comic books.
Yeah, no, it's fake money.
Comic books aren't real. And, oh, I forgot. I got this from the shop across the street, too. Another ASM 24.
And what do they have that beauty listed as? CGC, or sorry, PDX, or whatever the hell that place is called.
This is what I think of their grading. It's on the floor over here. They had it graded at a 3.5 for $120.
Holy shite.
I didn't pay $120 for it. I didn't pay anything for it.
Did you trade some stuff to get it?
Yeah, I have I had a bunch of like vintage gaming consoles, like a couple PlayStations and a PlayStation 2 and a couple Xboxes and an Xbox 360, like the Halo edition, and a GameCube and some other stuff like that, and I just traded all that and they gave me store credit. So I got that. So
Wow.
that's cool. I didn't have to pay for it. And now I feel really bad because I just got this stuff. I got this off a dude on YouTube that he did like a video where he was just showing the book and saying how much it was and basically saying to leave a comment on what you wanted. And I can't remember who he is off the top of my head. And I meant to write it down before the show, but I was hanging out with my wife and I forgot. So I didn't do it.
Classic mistake, hanging out with the wife. It'll get you every time.
Yep. But anyway, I was the first. It was really.
Remember it, I'll put it in the description. If you remember, I'll put it in the description later.
There you go. Yeah, he's always doing haul videos, and he has quite a nice collection of stuff. But Gino Bonino told me about his channel and said that I might like it, and so I went over there and subscribed to him and hit the little bell so the next video he put up I would catch as soon as it came up. And it's funny because the video I bought these from was the first one he did, and I just happened to not be doing anything at all when he posted the video, so I was able to be the first one to watch it and the first one to go through the books and claim all the stuff that I wanted. And it was like $5 and $10 a book, and they're all like Golden Age books. So it's
the books that I wanted too. I mean, you were shopping for both of us, right?
You don't collect Golden Age books.
You never know.
You don't.
You never know.
Barely collect any other books.
I don't have any space. I don't have anywhere to sell them.
I resent that.
Your auction is not at a good time. We've had this.
We're going to start doing auctions, one round on every episode of the Hunters, just so Gigs can start selling books.
Sounds good.
Starting tonight.
Not tonight.
So the first one, I got to take it out to show you. This is the first one. It's Roy Rogers Trigger number. Yeah, I mentioned too. These are all Golden Age books. They're all
you didn't, but I got it from you saying I don't collect Golden Age
50s and stuff. I don't see the number wrote on the front of. Oh, he wrote it on the back. It's number 6 from 1952. But you might be thinking Barbarian. But why on earth did you buy a horse book? Because you don't collect Westerns. I don't collect Westerns. And normally I wouldn't have bought this, but what I do collect is, I tried to be all like, dun, dun, dun. I do collect factory misprints. So it's got a double cover.
Jesus.
It's awesome, huh? And not to mention, it smells so good.
You mean that it's rotting right there in front of you?
This is in really nice shape too. It's a high grade book for being as old as it is. And even having an extra cover, it might have had more covers at one time. Kind of like one of those lint rollers. Like over the years, people might have just peeled the extra covers off when they started getting smudged, and now it's just down to 2.
I have seen you spend an egregious amount of money on factory errors, so I can confirm that you like that.
Yeah, that one was the most expensive. I paid $25 for that one book. The rest of them are like $5 or $10. But I don't remember exactly what I paid for each one. But so you got Wambi, Jungle Boy.
That's insensitive, but okay.
Number 5. Wait, no, not. It's from 1952. Number 18. Why is that insensitive?
It has to be. I don't know. I'm so confused these days. What's insensitive, what's not? I'm assuming that is. I have no idea.
Are you saying it's insensitive to the tiger because the elephant's about to kill him, or
that
monkey eating the elephant?
Tiger, I must say.
It could be the boy with the box of jewels that the monkey's grabbing. I mean, everything looks legit and fine to me.
Okay.
I see nothing.
There's like an African elephant in Asia, though, but that's neither here nor there.
Now, if you want something that's probably not PC, then how about Operation Peril? I don't see a number on this one. where they're chasing that dude.
Well,
That might be a little bit. This is from 1951.
well, we just got out of a war, so
They're like, run, run, action-packed adventure. They're laughing at him too, like run.
I'm just glad there's not run, enter racist comment in
Yeah.
the 1950s here. Probably be worth like 3 times the amount if they did.
And then this is Frontline Combat number 6, which is a pretty cool book.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Still got some good color to it. It is I can't tell which way the name's supposed to be read, so I don't know who drew that. I'll have to do some research. This is an LB Cole cover. It's Frisky Animals, number 45. It's very frisky. You got all sorts of circus stuff going on. And an elephant. But LB Cole's good. 1951. Did you go away? I think Mr. Gorell went away. So now it's just us guys. So the next one is another war book. This is Battle Action.
I didn't go away.
It looks like somebody freaking cut the crap out of this book. Because it's very crooked. See that crooked?
Oh, I like that book though. That's cool. I like that guy getting bayoneted his balls off. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, Jungle Action number 16. Battle Action. Sorry, not Jungle Action. Number 16. Yeah, he's getting shanked. Shank you. Yeah, this is an Atlas book, so that's cool. I don't think that I owned any Atlas. And then the last one we got here it's another Atlas book. This is Crime Exposed, number 13. You got this nice helpless lady in a red dress. Oh no, I am so helpless. Whatever shall I do? Somebody save me.
I don't know much, but comic books taught me anything. It says not wear a red dress if you're a chick. Like that's just right off the bat. You wear a red dress, something bad's gonna happen to you.
Yeah. That's all the old books. I
didn't see any doctors at all. There were no doctors in that pile. You know what I mean? Not one.
These are my books, not your books.
And no faraway land with laser swords.
Those are your books once again. I have another stack of books right over here. You want me to get those? You might find some of those in there. Look at Star Wars.
I still have this thing.
Is that an X-Wing fighter?
I don't know which. It's the Millennium Falcon, I think.
Where does Jabba sit?
He's too big for this. Oh no, actually he's not. I forgot. Star Trek is big.
Did you break it?
No, it comes off because I think it has battle damage. See, so
are those escape pods?
No, those are the engines. I think. I don't know.
It being the 4th of July and all that, you didn't explode that.
Yeah, no. Instead, I stayed outside and grilled for my family and caught some kind of like hay fever or something. So
you could have like 2 really big bottle rockets, one to each side, and then lit it and watched it fly away.
You know what? I probably would if I had thought about it, but I didn't even think about it.
Now's the time, man. You can get them fireworks for dirt cheap. They're on clearance.
So what else you got?
Since you don't have anything, I got to pick up all this time that we got.
I got nothing. I will say, though, I was looking on the internet because I was going to see if there's some news that maybe I could share. Be like, hey, here's some comic book news. And the only thing I found was that CGC has announced that they're going to be grading Pokemon and Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not really comic book news, but I figured, hey, nerd stuff.
Yeah, they've been doing like baseball cards. It's that other company, but they've been doing baseball cards and stuff forever. Here's a Star Wars book.
Woo! Oh, Vader's Castle. That's a
You like Vader's Castle?
I do.
For some reason, I got number 2. I saw number 1, but it wasn't in the box. So I guess I picked up number 1 and put it away, and then saw number 2 and thought I had got number 1, so I put number 2 in the box. So now I got to go back and try and find number 1.
It's kind of like my Batman book that you fucking lost and swear you didn't. Is that what you traded to get these Golden Age books? Was that what's going on?
I'll throw this. You want me to throw this? I'll do it.
You wouldn't do that. It's not DC. Why would you do that?
You're a jerk. I buy you all this great stuff, and this is how you repay me.
You stole my book. What am I supposed to do?
I didn't steal it. You didn't ever give it to me.
It wasn't me. It was the other fella.
He didn't ever give it to me either. This is a whole stack of all new Wolverine that I bought. The whole stack.
Do you collect Wolverine?
It's all new Wolverine. It's X23.
Do you collect it though, Wolverine? I didn't know that.
I like X23, and I was filling up a short box at my store with some books, and I couldn't fill it all the way up with the stuff that I was going through, so I said, I'll just grab a whole bunch of stuff that I normally would not buy, because why would I pay $1 for these when I can wait and get them for next to nothing? So
it's your boy. What's up, your boy?
If you collect comics right, you can do it for free.
Yeah, except for I try to listen to you about Star Wars books, and then some jackass online said, "Oh, this character might be in the Star Wars soon," and then all hell breaks loose. So nobody's even collecting Star Wars, you jerks.
Well, you have to be ahead of the game. Here's a cool Molly Hatchet cover swipe.
Oh, that is Molly Hatchet. That's cool.
Yeah. But is that number 81? I picked that up. These are all the books that I got last week that I just hadn't put boards and stuff in that I'm keeping. There's a Howard the Duck, number 1. Howard the Human, I'm sorry. Which is just a weird freaking idea, but look at that dude. I don't know what's up with that. Howard was the Human.
Howard the Human is a weird idea.
Yeah, in the original Howard the Duck run, he turned into a human and had sex with some girl randomly, which is funny. And now they did a whole thing of him. Here's one of those Heroes for Hope books. I'll be selling that. I don't really care about that. I don't know why it's in my stack to keep. I guess it's because I didn't bag and board it. Here's some Ghost Rider action. When I have to fill boxes up and I just like run out of stuff, or I'm not finding stuff I want and I just need to fill it up, I usually fill it up with Ghost Rider or G.I. Joe.
Oh, G.I. Joe.
Just a G.I. Joe yearbook, number 4. I got this cord in my way. If I move it, it'll make this easier.
I would like a G.I. Joe number 1. I just don't want to pay for it.
Here's a Ghost Rider Blaze Spirit of Vengeance. It's number 16 with that nice pink cover.
I don't know if I've ever seen that. That's cool. You don't see a lot of pink covers. That's a shame.
Here's that gay guy cover with the Ghost Rider.
Yeah, look who's trapped Ghost Rider. That's right, he did.
That's fake news. Then you got number 27 with the X-Men.
Oh, we got a celebrity. Gomez, the comic collector.
What's up, broski? I've been trying to get Gomez to sell on my auctions with me.
Gomez, he ain't got time for that. He's just
here's a bunch more
big things.
See, this is what I was talking about. How I just buy them and I don't really pay attention because I don't know what I have because I hadn't wrote it down yet.
Oh yeah.
All these. This was just like I just took all the Amazing Spider-Man that they had in the box. I grabbed doubles and triples and just whatever whatever they had in there, because I know I don't have some of these, but I just don't know which ones that I didn't have. So I said, fuck it, I'm taking them all. Like, I know I have that one. I don't think I have that one, though. Well, I do now, obviously. But these are those Alex Ross covers you were talking about. That
Yeah.
he did such a nice job on.
Always does a nice job. You read that?
What's it say? You gonna be on this week? You gonna do it tomorrow or next week?
Next week.
What's wrong with tomorrow? Nah, it's cool, man. I got you.
If you guys are, I'm sure everybody here is. If you're not at least following Gomez, the comic collector, on Instagram, you should, because he has been fire lately. Man, that guy, he buys all the books.
And you gotta watch their show. Him and Joker do that show. What's it called? East to West or something like that. They both live on opposite ends of the country.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. They shoot the shit just like we're doing right now. Only they both show comics.
Sorry, I'm a toy collector now. Apparently,
books number 3 and number 4. Just because. Got some spectacular Spider-Man.
You know what? East meets West. I think I've watched that twice, and I don't know if I have it like bell rung or something, because I haven't seen it.
East meets West.
Gotta make sure I get my bell rung.
Some Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. I got a few of those to go through and see if I need. Mr. Sinister, he's looking all crazy. See, I missed all this stuff when it came out new. Like, I wasn't buying new comics then. So, I don't know. I've just been grabbing them anytime I see them because I don't know. These are a couple World War Hulk books. I know I didn't have this one because I've never seen it before. It's like the Gamma Files. It's a one-shot. And I know in my series, I am missing one of these. So I just grabbed all 3 of them because I didn't know which one it was. But it's just 1 through 3 of the Gamma Corps. Or World War Hulk. Which is not a great story, in case anybody was wondering. At least I don't think so. Here's Punisher and Wolverine, number 1 of 3. Ah! I got another copy of X-Men number 1.
Everybody needs that.
Everybody has it?
No, everybody needs it. You have to have at least one of those.
I agree.
I mean, most people probably have all 4 or whatever, but
And it's got this badass poster inside. I'm gonna pull it out.
Well, not on my show, you're not. I am not getting kicked off at YouTube.
Here's a really beat up copy of Quasar, number 5. Yeah.
Quasar.
I don't know why, but I like Quasar. I think he's kind of cool.
He has some sweet 90s covers, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Got another copy of Philadelphia, number 2.
Still different.
I think I put it on here because oh, shoot, look at there. I got 2 copies. Here's Reaver, number 5. See, I always tell people, a lot of comics, I don't buy them when they're brand new. I wait till they get thrown in the dollar bins. And then sometimes I don't get them out of the dollar bin until I can get them for like a quarter. That's what I did with that. I read the first, I read all of Philadelphia. I'm still reading that. It's really good. So it's worth my money. Reavers, wasn't that impressed with it, but it's still something I wanted to keep reading. So I was like, I'll just wait till I can get them all cheap. And I think I have them all now. This is a Flaming Carrot.
Wait, hold on. Dennis Tran, you don't have any X-Men one. They only made 75 million of them, for the love of God.
Okay, I'm throwing this one in your box then.
Yeah, for real.
This is some kind of I think it's a number 1. It's either a number 1 or a one-shot, but it says Photo Comics Special number 1, Flaming Carrot. This is from Image though, so it's not super old because they didn't Image didn't start out printing it; they were independent. But I've always kind of liked Flaming Carrot. It's interesting. Found this is number 6543. Number 2's in here somewhere. It wouldn't do right to show off those without number 2 right there. This is The Bunker. I heard that The Bunker was a pretty good read, and I'm into, I like all that freaking like apocalypse survival crap, and so I thought it'd be cool to pick that up. But I didn't find number 1 because people are stupid and they go through the dollar bins and there'll be a whole straight run and they just grab number 1 in case it's worth something. Grab all of them. Just take them all and take them home and read them.
All of them takes space up, man.
Just because the number 1 is the one that'll go up to a whopping $10 doesn't mean you should leave all the rest of them, because then you can't ever read it and no one else can. Now I can read these.
Nobody reads comic books, bro.
Some people do.
No way.
So yeah, that was 1 through 5, or 2 through 5 of The Bunker. And then I found this is the same thing, Sonata. I kind of liked it, but I didn't want to keep paying the $4 it costs, I think. Yeah.
It says Reverb was just
$4, so I'll just wait until I can get it for next to nothing. And my little table's about to break here, so.
Well, here, while you deal with that, I'll show some books while you deal with that.
Reaver number 3. Oh, I fixed it. I just had to pick it back up.
How do
I can't remember what number the other one was I just showed. I think I've only ever read Reaver 1, so I should have 2 through whatever else I found in here. These are cool, but I got to find the same freaking deal, man. I got to find a number 1 now. I heard that Black Science was good, and I found Black Science 2 through 5. And I heard it was good, and I was wanting to read it, and then I was like, oh, shit. And then I got to 2 and no 1, and it's the same freaking deal. So now I got to find a number 1.
You got to pay extra.
Yeah, and someone's probably going to be like, that's a $20 book. Somebody said somebody might be trying to talk to somebody about making it into a show someday.
All right, so I'm going to show some books. I pulled these out to read, and it's also funny because it'll give a Barbarian a hard time.
Okay. I'm not going to go over here.
It is Batman, or Damian, son of Batman. 1, 2. I got 2, 3, 4. I pulled these out to read. This is the same topic, the book he stole I was mentioning earlier. And then this was in the box that I have. This is just Batman Arkham Knight, randomly number 8. And for some reason, I have 2 copies. It must have came in a lot when I was buying a lot of eBay stuff. And then I have...
You're missing. It's on the back right there. That book right there. You're looking at it.
No.
That's the one you keep saying I stole.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. The same one. It's all red and black.
And then the book that I was actually enjoying a lot when I was reading it was Batman Beyond. I was actually really enjoying Batman Beyond. But then I started realizing that buying all these covers was like $5 at a time. Got 2 of these too, don't know why. And it was becoming very expensive.
Yeah.
To buy new books at $5. So, although that is a sweet cover. Ooh.
Yeah, I bought that one. I thought it looked good, and then I sold it for less than I paid for it. Damn it.
Of course you did. So anyway, I was just going to show some of these off so that way you do it all by yourself.
I didn't feel bad at all. What were you trying to prove?
But I was thinking about, I pulled these out to read the names, and I thought it was funny because I had just accused you again. Not accused you. I'm telling the truth about you stealing my book. And I was like, you know what? I pulled these out to read these, so I might as well. I have never read that. Damian, son of Batman.
You should read them. You got plenty of time.
We'll see if
now that you got the COVID.
I don't have the COVID.
Okay, I've got another copy of Space Band. It's number 1.
Oh yeah.
You haven't read that? It's not too bad. It's like space pirates. They go around hijacking people, and people do things that they shouldn't do. And wait, this is Sonata number 3. I think I just showed. Oh wait, was that Sonata? I can't remember. But this is the B cover, And then this is Sonata number 2. So I'm kind of psyched to start reading that. I read the first issue and thought it was all right. So same deal though. I didn't want to pay $5 or $4 an issue, so I just waited. Here's a bunch of. Why did I get 2 of these? Why is one pink? Oh, they're 2 different titles. One's. Never mind. I'll set you over there. These all go together. We got number 10, 11, 12, and 13, and 14 with Outpost Zero, which is another run that I've just been getting out of the dollar bins. And today at that shop, I found 1 through something, or maybe 2 through something, but I'm pretty sure I already have number 1, so I'll be able to read this. I don't think I've really even heard anything about whether this is good or not. Typically if they do a story that lasts more than 5 issues, it can't suck too bad. There's Reavers 2. These are just totally out of order, but so I have 2, 3, and 4 now, so I can read that. This was the other one I got confused because this is Outer Darkness 10. Outer Darkness was a pretty cool book too. I got an Ascender, not Descender, but Ascender, number 2, to go with number 1 that I have.
Somebody was trying to explain that to me one time because there is a Descender and an Ascender, right?
Yeah, Ascender is that book that's all hot right now. No, Descender is the book that's all hot right now. I guess it's been optioned and people are overpaying for it. And it's another one of those titles where I have found number 2 through whatever in the dollar bins that somebody took number 1 because it's worth $10. And now I can't read it. But I don't know anything about it. I've never read it. These are some Old Man Logans that I found. This number 1. I think this is 1 through 4. No, wait. This is 1, 2, 3, and 5. So I'll read 1 through 3, and if I decide that I like it, then I will look for the rest of them. Cool. Hadn't read any of that either. This all came out when I wasn't collecting either. So I checked those out. That was all from like my regular shop that I go to get my new books every week. Got my pool box with. That's what I got my pool box with. That's all the stuff that basically all that stuff was free because I fill a box up and then I sell a bunch of it in the sales and I keep some of it for me. So if I make my money back from buying the box of stuff, then everything that I keep is free. And that's how that works.
Well, there you go. Capitalism, wheels turning.
That's right. So that's something that y'all can keep in mind. Even if your comic shop doesn't say, fill a box with dollar books for this much, you go in there and if they have the same dollar books they've had forever, you can usually go in and be like, hey, how much to fill up a long box? Make you some room, get you some space. Usually they'll cut you a deal. If they don't, then they're pricks and they don't deserve your money.
Find another store.
Yeah, I'll go shop online. I heard Midwest is good.
So when is your auction, Midtown? When is your auction, Mark?
7:00 Eastern Standard Time on the Barbarian Kung Fu channel. And right now, I know for a fact, right now, I got Gino Bonino selling. I'm sure Peter Parker is going to be coming because he always brings the fire. I think CLG Comics was wanting to. I got to check with all the club guys and see if anybody wants to sell because I do that every time because it's a club auction. The club guys get first shot. And I don't think that Airboy's back yet. I think that he doesn't get back until next week. So that's where that's at.
You get
That's
that.
what I said. I mean, Gomez, you're in the club, man. You get first crack anytime. You always have a spot on the Symbiote Comic Book Club auctions.
Well, awesome. I don't have anything else to you because I didn't bring anything anyway.
I got this back from CGC.
Oh, there you go.
The day after we did our show last week. This was the second book that I sent out. Was my Howard the Duck #1, and it came back at 8.5 with white pages because that's important.
Were you expecting that or what?
I was expecting a near mint, so no, I expected it to be better. I'm not at all. I'm not mad. I don't really care that much because it wasn't. I didn't get it graded to like sell it. I got it graded to keep it forever. And so, like, that part doesn't bother me. But at the same time, like, I paid them extra money to press this book. When I sent it to them, it didn't have any issues except for, like, it had, like, some of your normal, like, you got some dimples in it or, there's some waves. There's no spine ticks on it. There's no dog ears or anything like that. It just had, like, normal wear,
Yeah.
And so they press it. They might have cleaned it, maybe. I don't even know. But after they press it, now you can like literally see. You can even see it on here. That white line that goes all the way down through there.
Oh yeah.
That's where when they pressed it, they misaligned the cover to the book, and so I'm 90% sure that's why it got the grade it's got, because they pressed it and they did a shitty job.
Bastards.
I just don't understand. Like, I am not a professional presser, but I don't fuck up books when I press them.
You've had some issues with sending your books out to people lately.
I'm telling you, man. Everybody always says just press your own and send them to them. Like, you're good enough to do it. And my whole thing was like, surely CGC is going to do as good a job as they can to get you as high a grade as they can, so it looks good on them. But both of the books I had them press and clean both came back with grades that are lower than what I think they should be. And both of them came back with defects that they didn't have when I sent them out. So it's pretty, I'm not happy with it one bit. That won't happen again. But you live and learn. You'll never know if you don't try.
Any other ones you want to say?
Speculation.
Can't win if you don't
win. 90s.
Well, all right. I say we shut it down.
Okay.
Hopefully next week I'm not sour. So hopefully I'm alive. Maybe I got COVID and I won't be alive next week. But
well, I know that they can't help you with your sniffles, but if you have any needs for your eyewear, go to
the Eye Source in Frisco, Texas. We want to thank our sponsor this week.
And we're not sponsored by Key Collector.
Absolutely not. He would probably be the exact opposite of sponsoring, since there's always very subtle shots taken at Key Collector.
He'll probably try and have this demonetized.
We're not wrong. Not even close.
I don't like you mentioning my app. People don't need to hear it from you.
Key Collector's awesome for what it does without the sub. You know what I mean? Like, being able to click on there really fast and seeing something, that's pretty cool. But the whole helping to change the mind of the masses, I'm not a big fan of, but it is what it is.
I don't know. You get out of it what you want, I think.
Yeah.
I like it. Like, I've used it literally since it was available. Like, I found it probably like a month after they went live with it, I think. And I've had it the whole time.
Look at Fuchsia taking them hot takes. They're doing it out of a paycheck, not with passion, dedication. Hot takes, shots fired, CGC. Fuchsia don't send no books there now. They're going to have that on record. Yeah, actually, I don't feel bad. I probably look like I feel bad. I actually don't. Like, I feel great. It's just when you only breathe through your mouth, yeah, I'm like this. It sounds fine. Like,
You should get up and do the truffle shuffle then.
No, nobody wants to do that.
Ooh.
Well, all right. Well, we'll end it there. Thank everybody for coming out, watching the show, and we will see you guys next time.
Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.